Hello, everybody on the digital awesomeness. We are sci fiction and sci fiction Star Wars and all the good things sci fiction. This is Mars. This is me, Owen. I'm down here right there at that little thing. I'll have to get hers tagged up here in a second. We're logged in here on the social media grid. We're going to go over some updates with you, right, babe? Some good stuff.
Very good stuff.
Very good stuff. We just got back from a regional event in Biloxi, Mississippi called CoastCon. It's their 45th anniversary, and it's Mississippi's largest science fiction, gaming, anime, awesome, okay, amazing event. We got to talk to Kevin Thompson, his wife Tracy Thompson. Kevin, for people that don't know about him or may know about him, he was one of the, if not the main Ewok in Return of the Jedi. Played over 20 Ewoks. His main was Chub Ray. He was also Toad Chet in Weird Science. Blade Runner, Power Rangers, pretty much every major franchise he's been in throughout the last 40 years. So super cool guy. I got to talk to them. Hope to bring them on the live stream as well sometime here in the near future. We are going to be in a way, since we're from you are US based, we're going to be in the United Kingdom via our awesome contributor Kieran Burt. We'll be on location at Star Wars Celebration.
Kieran.
Yes, Kieran, you're the man, dude. We're going to be coming to you from there via him, and we're going to try and live stream and pipe him in here.
Hopefully everything goes well when we do that.
Simulcast, see if we can get him on here to talk from the convention floor down there at the Excel Center in London. So we're going to check that out. It'll be super cool. We're also, after that, about a month or so, we're looking at doing some in and out filming projects and stuff like that. We are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con in beautiful San Diego, California, for quite a while. I mean, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and that's something we're going to take care of right after that down there in San Diego. So that should be pretty cool. Like to shout out to our friends, Alan Ling of Gen 7 Comics. That's going to be awesome. He's got Genesis, and he's got a new book he's working on. I believe it's a steampunk novel or something like that. Steampunk, yeah. And we'd like to shout out to my agent and broker, Mr. Robert Sherwood. Hope he's doing good. He's going to come down there with us, I think, as well as our camera media head, George Vasquez. He's going to be down there as well as me and Mars and anybody and everybody. Also, I want to shout out to my good friend for recommending the restaurant for me and Mars for Valentine's Day, Mr. Tom Danheiser of Coast to Coast AM, senior producer Coast to Coast AM. It was amazing food. The Golden Steer, highly recommend going there.
In Las Vegas.
Amazing. Old vintage, like the oldest steakhouse in Las Vegas.
It's like a mobster steakhouse.
Well, that's everybody. Frank Sinatra, the mobsters, Marilyn Monroe.
It was delicious.
It was amazing. We tried that out. Man, we were there for a little bit doing some work and stuff, and we're back now. Right now, we're here on the Gulf Coast, on the Gulf Coast region. So it was like beautiful water, white powder sand, awesomeness. Been down here for a few weeks, and we're going to shoot back to Texas region. But we're going to be doing a lot of stuff coming up. We're trying to bring in more guests to this live stream system, which also simulcast out to the digital awesomeness. We will also be, but we just got off the phone with our good buddy out in LA. He's making do some filming projects out in LA, like some stuff like, well, there's one. There's two actually with three sci-fi ones. There's one we're working on, what's a good friend of ours, Ethan McDowell, who's been in the Doom Patrol and then Ms. Marvel and then Walking Dead. He has a project. He's the star lead of a show called Space Command. Space Command, for people that know about Space Command, is an amazing science fiction anthology. Well, it's like a movies, different movies, different. Each one takes place it's about generations. So it's like three generations or whatever. So it's a 300-year, 400-year span, just the lights there for a second. 300-year span of journeys throughout these different people's and families' lives. And Space Command is United Space Command, which is basically like kind of like, so Mark Secreves and his wife, Elaine, who did the show, are producers and writers for the show. Man, it's their creation. Kind of made it like a throwback to the old vintage golden era of science fiction, where you had like, it's just kind of like Space Command's like their version of the Federation, basically. So it's pretty cool. We also just recently had the season 3 premiere of Star Trek Picard, which looks really cool. Looking forward to see more of that and stuff like that.
I need to catch up on all of them.
We last broadcast we did was with Stephanie Jakowski, who was Lieutenant Tavine in Star Trek Picard.
Yes.
She was the bald Vulcan with the pointed ears on the bridge of the Titan. So you got to watch the show. It's super cool. And they're bringing back all the characters from the series, including Worf. Riker, Deanna, even Lore's in it. Moriarty's in it. The hologram is going to be awesome. So check that out. Star Wars related content. They just released also the Mandalorian season 3 trailer. Episode 1. We've got a lot of information about that also on our site at scifiction.com. Reviews of the first episode, reviews of the Bad Batch, all the Bad Batch episodes, a lot of articles, including one about the Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni's, or the creator, not Filoni, the other guy, their thoughts on Gina Carrero exiting the franchise, which is interesting. So yeah, there's lots of stuff going on. Star Wars is kind of our theme on this episode. We do want to shout out to several people. Randolph Allen, the Vice Admiral of the Federation. We love talking to him. He was on our last broadcast as well. Our friend Adam Rivas, a.k.a. Atmore, he's over in the New Orleans. Both those guys actually over in the New Orleans Parish area. Adam's a big sci-fi enthusiast and all cool goodies. We got some stuff to show you, some cool props and stuff. We may be doing some giveaways in the near future on some items, so stay tuned. We'll have some kind of way we can have y'all interact with the contest or raffle or questions or something like that. Whoever wins will get something cool. But we wanted to showcase some stuff we picked up this weekend. Our good friend Derek Dykes, who's an amazing author and a prop builder, he just got into doing custom props, 3D printed, that are amazing. We picked up this little gem here. It's a Cricket phaser from Star Trek Season 1, and also reuses Deep Space Nine and Voyager, but it's the early season phaser. He built this, all 3D printed, hand painted. It looks gorgeous. And it's got electronics, so if you push this button here, it'll light up the light bar with the red and the green.
$15, guys.
$15. They're amazing, and they're beautiful. And you shoot this, and
if you guys are interested in anything in one of these props, just let us know, and we'll message you his link, and you can call him, and he can make. I wanted one of these.
They sold out, but he'll make you more. He's also making a communicator from Star Trek: Strange New Worlds that actually has the iPod with the graphics that spin in the OLED or LCD animations, which are super gorgeous.
Thank you, JoJo from South France, for joining our live.
Thank you, JoJo from South France. We appreciate you, sir.
But going back to this communicator,
phaser.
I'm sorry.
That's all good. Phaser goodness. We got it.
I asked him if he can make extra, because I'm probably gonna do a little. Hopefully, it's probably gonna take me a while, but make a little skit with my dogs. We have 3 dogs.
Super cool.
We have a hairy Chihuahua, and his name is Pegasus. Then we have a mix of a blue heeler mixed with a Shih Tzu, and his name is Phaser.
Phaser,
he's just crazy. He goes everywhere. And then we have a small toy cup Pomeranian. His name is Teddy Bear.
And this cool little box he makes with the little crickets have the little 3D printed Federation badge. If you can see that. And then I picked up this bad boy. He was going to have it. It's recommended to Tyrell Corporation.
It's a box.
Yeah, it's a box. Super awesome, all customized. It's got the COA on the bottom. It says Blade Runner. So you're about to see some cool stuff.
I know, it's a little backwards.
Reversed. So I'm going to showcase you, baby. Okay. You got to get the bus. A magnetic box on the sucker. So hold the bottom there. I should get it.
In the front, honey.
It's heavy. It's really magnetized. There it is. This is the PKD PK awesome. The PKD blaster from Blade Runner. It even has the badge that Deckard had.
All 3D, guys.
It's got all 3D and customization, and it's got the lights. There's the lights going. So the lights. So it's got the PKD blaster, just like in Blade Runner. It's got his badge up here too. Deckard had. It's a gorgeous piece. You want to take it out, babe?
Yeah.
Show how it works. So this is not a real gun, of course. But it has the LED lights here on it.
It's an awesome prop.
Awesome prop. And this comes out here, but it's got little features too, like kind of in the movie. So this comes out here, and then you've got the thing that folds out. You got the round and stuff like that. You make bullets. You put it's all static, but you got that. You lock that. You clip that. It's got all the LED lights, just like it's got the 2 triggers, all the goodies, all that. Super cool. Gotcha. Put that back in the case there. You got the lights. Good stuff. But yeah, he did a really good job with this. Again, Derek Dykes. Derek Dykes. Can you hand me my red phone over there?
Yeah.
I'm going to see. Thanks, babe. I'm going to show you. He's got a publishing company. I want y'all to be able to check out his publishing company. So Derek, he's a big sci-fi guru. He loves Star Trek and, of course, all the other sci-fi goodies. And he makes amazing props. Just top notch. Yeah, that's solid gold, too.
So you could even see the
light for the phaser beams. Derek.
Let me get it closer so you guys can
Dykes. He's on Facebook. He
has all 3D.
His publishing company. So let me get it right here. He's the owner and operator. It's on the back of the box. Here it is. Really. The Kelbrand Publishing and Arts. It's that. Let's look for that. It's on Facebook. See if I can find this page here. Just read it for me.
I'm going to go ahead and type it down here.
CAL. Yeah, respond to JoJo. He's on there. See what KAE. That's the stream, dude. That's not going to search. It's sorry. It's a response. Wrong prompt.
So then how do I go?
I'm doing it right now. Okay. So we get it. So it's CAELMBRE Publishing. I should bring it up. Should have a page on this one. I think he does. No, it's just here. This right here. So this is his page. I think he just created a new page here. But look, that's his comes from Kelbrand. How do you spell that? Kelbrand Publishing and Arts.
Yeah, CAELMBRE.
It's got a little castle. So check that out. That's Derek Dykes, who did all these amazing props. He's on Facebook. So if you want to email him, PM him behind scenes or direct message him, tell him that you heard about him through Sci-Fiction or Sci-Fiction Star Wars, Owen Cotter. He'll know exactly who we are. And he'll, if you want to commission.
We're probably going to have him hopefully in one of our radio
lives. We want to bring him on some lives. We also want to maybe get some stuff commissioned by him to do us some raffles and some sci-fi good stuff, some contests and stuff. He does amazing work. Blade Runner things. I mean, it's all amazing. Solid gold. He had some really cool stuff down there too of the communicator. I'm curious to see how he's going to get some. Basically, he does the molds and 3D prints, gorgeous. Then puts like an iPod Nano or something in it, which is what they use for the Moray dial that spins and all the little blinking lights and all that stuff on Star Trek Strange New Worlds. It's super cool. We got JoJo. Anybody else that wants to comment on here, feel free to comment on the live stream.
Can we reply?
We can reply. That's where you were typing.
That's what I was trying to do.
That's the way you reply, yeah.
To replying to him?
Yeah, you type it there if you want.
Oh, yeah. So let me just put it on here, guys, so you can see the name. Do
that. Just chat over there. There it is.
Chat. I'm typing it with one hand. I'm so sorry.
DMBR. There you go. Publishing and Arts. I don't know if he has a page that's active. Usually, it's best to reach him through his personal Facebook, Derek Dykes. Just direct message him. And that's the best way to get commissions. There you go.
Send.
There you go. There's his page. All on all simulcast grid. Awesomeness. So there's that. And
what other news do we have?
A lot of news here. We got Star Wars goodness. We got Star Trek Discovery is going to end with season 5. So they've done their stretch there, and they're going to be ending with season 5. Because I just announced 2 new Star Trek shows they're working in development. So we'll see what those are next. So there's all kind of Trek goodness. We'd like to actually, if anybody from the Las Vegas Star Trek event, like such as Creation Entertainment, or anybody down. I know the guy that runs its name is there's 2 guys. There's Adam and Gary Berman. If Gary Berman or anybody from Creation Entertainment's watching this broadcast on our simulcast channel, we'd love to come cover and do some on-camera, even some advertising or marketing if y'all need it for the Creation Entertainment event in Las Vegas through Star Trek. We love that event. I used to go there. My dad at a medical conference. We always crashed through there when they had it, the Star Trek of the Experience down there at the Hilton. I believe it's Hilton Rio now or something, or Bally's or something like that. Yeah. So Rio, I believe, is back this year at the Rio. So we'd love to come down there and cover that. We have a huge section of fans on our fan base. They're hardcore Star Trek. We got Star Wars. We got Star Trek. We got Battlestar. We got video games. We got sci-fi, everything. So there's a little different variety of all kind of sci-fi goodness. But if you're in the San Diego area, Comic-Con, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to interview you down there on the con floor or talk about your project or have you on before the event to talk about what you're going to be doing, and we can do more coverage for you there. If you'd like to join us on our marketing and advertising, be a sponsor or anything like that, feel free to reach out to us at Sci-Fiction on Facebook, or you can just send us a message at scifiction.com on our social media contact tab. The contact tab, you push it, you fill your name, a brief description, you type what you want, click submit. We usually respond within about 24 hours. Either me or her, somebody will respond in 24 hours. It's pretty quick. So definitely do that. If you'd like to follow us on social media, we're here on Sci-Fiction at Sci-Fiction on Facebook, at SciFiction SW for our Star Wars page. We also are on Twitter at SciFiction, at SciFiction COM at Instagram, at SciFiction on TikTok.
And our YouTube is
at SciFiction Official. At SciFiction on Tumblr. And so everything is SciFiction except for Instagram and YouTube. Working on some angles on YouTube that will have, you may see some crazy wild stuff coming up next few months. Can't say what, when, what it is, what's going on with it. It's top secret. It's going to be freaking awesome. You're going to love it. And you'll see it floating around everywhere. So, so that's basically the gist of everything we have to go on this broadcast. Anybody has any more questions before we jolt off and fly into light speed, let us know. It was like with the Falcon and all the goodness. Let us know. So we hope everybody's having a beautiful weekend. We will be coming to you more and more on the live streams, bringing more guests on in the future and all this goodness and everything and beyond. It's Owen for SciFiction and SciFiction Star Wars.
And Mars.
Check her out. She's got an influencer page on Facebook as well as she's on TikTok and all over the social media grid. Everybody have a beautiful weekend. Signing off. Take care and have